Adam, first of all, if I can ask you, you've been working here at Hawick Rugby Club. How much are you enjoying the job you're doing here?
Oh, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I'm really interested in sport, rugby or football, any kind of sport really. But I do love rugby and I'm really enjoying working here.
Okay, so tell me what you do. When it comes to match day and it's a Saturday afternoon, what do you do?
I come here and I film the games. I start filming them, and also the player cam as well, so focusing on individual players. And also sometimes, like recently, I've been looking at tagging. So link the camera to the laptop and I press a button whenever something happens, and it links to software on the laptop, and that means I can analyse the game.
Okay, so that's quite a lot of pressure on the day. You've got a lot of things to do.
Yeah, it's fine though, I enjoy it. I really enjoy my job and I can do it independently and really enjoy it.
What's the favourite part of it then? Doing the player cam must be quite good.
Yeah, it's quite difficult though to try and focus on each particular player. To try and find that right person. It's difficult to look at their faces and find that the player that I'm supposed to be kind of catching. I actually prefer tagging.
Who are you helping within the club by doing this?
Really, I'm helping Phil and other coaches by doing this.
Okay, and how often do you surprise them then by coming up with something that you've seen during the game?
Yeah, a lot. I do catch things that Phil's missing. Yeah, it surprises him when he sees it.
How difficult a game do you think? You're making the game easier for the players to understand what's going on, so how much have you learnt about rugby doing this?
Yeah, I've learnt a lot. It's more about the statistics side of things actually. You know, I'm learning about learning new things kind of every day, like new words that I didn't know before and what they're meaning. So that's going to improve my knowledge. Okay,
and what are you going to do in future? What's the ambition for you? You want to stay doing the analysis side of the game?
Yeah, I would like to carry on analysing the game, maybe for different teams, different clubs. You know, if I can contact them, get more contacts at different teams and start working for them as well.
Phil, explain first of all, because analysis in the modern game is such a massive part of the way that you will prepare and the team prepare. So how much does Adam help in terms of analysing for Hawick?
It really helps because he does all the donkey work, what I call the donkey work part of the thing. I mean, he'll watch 4, 5, 6 hours of game footage from the weekend, and then as he said in his little piece, he condenses everything down so that I don't have to watch 4 hours of game. He condenses it down, puts presentations together for me so that I get the key bits of it. And the first off, we did it together, and he just picked it up really, really quickly. And so now I can just leave him to it. And I know that I'm not going to miss very much. I mean, I do sometimes do a little bit of an audit without him knowing about it, but he's generally picked the whole shooting match up for me. So yeah, it's good.
But that whole point about, you know, it's not just about filming the game, it's the work you do after, which is the bit I suppose that was hard for you.
It's massive because it just frees me up to do the things that I need to be able to do, which is more player contact time, more recruitment, more sort of management of the side and whatever. Whereas I'd be sitting in front of a video screen most of the week. So yeah, it's been a massive help.
So in terms of his insight into the game and what you're looking to get out of the analysis, does he surprise you? And have you seen a kind of increase in the way that, in the knowledge and the way that he looks at the game?
Well, he looks at it in a totally different way to me because he looks at it as a rugby novice in a lot of cases. So sometimes he asks me lots and lots of questions, which when he's asked me them, I think, well, yeah, I should have been asking those questions perhaps. And so, yeah, he's picking it up. But he's identified very quickly and he's progressed so quickly as to even be able to tag the game while it's going on at the back end of whatever. And we're going to try and find a way of utilising that better from my game management on the day than what we are doing at this moment in time, because it's a great thing. I mean, you'll see it every time you watch an international game. You know, the international coaches have got that facility, and it helps. It helps massively. You know, we've managed to finish 6th this season in the Premiership, and Adam's been a massive part of that development.
So does that mean, let's say for instance, that you've got your first half action tagged Adam comes in, he hands you a laptop at half-time, you're able then to look at what's been going well, what's been going not so well, and allows you to make changes.
Well, it's even to sit next to him and do it actually while the game's on. So, you know, when people are setting up for a line-out, I can be looking at what's led to that line-out, and I can be looking at what's happened contact-wise very quickly. If he's tagged the contact area and we're not doing well at the contact area, I can go back and have a look at that in the downtime to just go and to very quickly see what I can put into my little 10-minute talk at half-time.
What do the players make it, Adam? Because analysis is great in one way, but it also brings its problems for individuals.
You see, we're a very positive club and we're a very positive analysis. I don't ever use analysis to beat the players up or to criticise the players. I've been involved in places and certainly pro clubs that have absolutely crucified players on video in front of everybody, and I just don't see that as a benefit. We try to use all the positive bits of the thing. I mean, you know, it's not as if we get massive amounts of time. I might get 3/4 of an hour with the players with the video analysis stuff. So the stuff that Adam does has got to be concise, it's got to be precise, and it's got to be basic, and it's got to be understandable. You know, if I had him here 5 days a week, we'd go mad. I'm sure we'd sort of analyse to paralyse, if you see what I'm saying. So yeah, it's a good thing, but we use it in the most positive way that we can.
You talk about, you know, 5 days a week there. What's the ambition when it comes to Adam? How do you see his role at the club progressing? Well,
I think from my point of view, I mean, close season, we're going to be able to hopefully do a really in-depth analysis of where we've been this season. I've just set him a big project to be able to look at how we scored all our tries and where we scored all our tries from, where we conceded all our tries from, how our line-out went, which was the most efficient, which was the least efficient. So, you know, I'm going to be able to have a big catalogue of information to put before my players and my coaching staff, and we're going to be able to properly pre-plan pre-season to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to ensure that we gain more success next year.